Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video, and we're going to be talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse appeared on Tucker Carlson yesterday, and he has a list of people he is about to go after. A couple of people he actually named by their names, actually. He's talking about athletes. He's talking about politicians. We know that the media has been out there lying about this man even after he was acquitted of murder. The man should have not been on trial for murder whatsoever. It was clear-cut, textbook self-defense. But the media, even after the verdict, man, there were still people out there that were saying that he was killing black people, that he crossed state lines with a gun to kill black people. We know that was 100% a lie. The people that actually died were two white people. One of them was actually a pedophile that actually served time. Disgusting human beings, both of these guys. It is unfortunate that they lost their lives, but trust me, I'm not losing any sleep that those guys are not alive right now. But anyway, let's jump over here to the New York Post here. Kyle Rittenhouse launches initiative to combat lies from media outlets and personalities. So let's read a little bit of this here. Kyle Rittenhouse, the 18-year-old acquitted in the deadly shootings during last year's unrest in Kenosha, Wisconsin, said he plans to sue news organizations and personalities for spreading lies against him. Now, I also saw similar articles on other more left-wing news sites, and they were saying that Kyle Rittenhouse killed protesters. No, those people were not protesters, okay? Those people were criminals. They weren't out there protesting anything. But I digress. He says this, quote, "Me and my team had decided to launch the Media Accountability Project as a tool to help fundraise and hold the media accountable for the lies they said and deal with them in courts," Rittenhouse said Monday on Fox News. "I don't want to see anybody else have to deal with what I went through," he told Tucker Carlson, adding that he is looking at quite a few politicians, celebrities, athletes, Whoopi Goldberg's on the list. He named her by name. He claimed that the co-host of The View called him a murderer despite him being found not guilty of all charges in the shootings that killed two men and injured a third on August 25th, 2020. Quote, "She called me a murderer after I was acquitted by a jury of my peers." She went on to say that, he said, quote, "And there's others. Don't forget about Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks. He called me a murderer before the verdict and continues to call me a murderer." Yes, he has, man. There's video out there, man. I mean, this guy has been completely lying. And I'm pretty sure, man, if Kyle Rittenhouse really wanted to, he can probably just sue the whole entire mainstream media because they were all completely lying about him. Now, since this is the Black and White Network, and we know that we have people that watch us on Black and White Sports, I'm pretty sure the question is going to come up, is he going to sue LeBron James? Now, that I don't think he'll be able to, because to my recollection, now I'm not a lawyer, by the way, to my recollection, LeBron James only tweeted out something about him crying, talking about the Lemonheads things when he was on the stand, and I believe that was about it. But if I'm wrong, maybe I just forgot, let me know that in the comments below. Okay? But anyway, Uygur, a political commentator and attorney, is the creator of the left-wing program, which is known for promoting progressive politics and left-wing ideas. Rittenhouse added, "We're going to hold everybody who lied about me accountable, such as everybody who lied and called me a white supremacist." Yes, that's been going out there a lot. Neither ABC News, which airs The View, nor the Young Turks responded to requests for comment, Fox News reported. And it says here, Adrian Lawrence, an attorney and host on the Young Turks, said in a tweet after Rittenhouse interview, "Did someone call Rittenhouse a convicted murderer? Because to my knowledge, you can be a murderer factually, even if you're legally acquitted. An acquittal doesn't really change that one murdered another," she said. Well, guess what? Kyle Rittenhouse legally is not a murderer. And if you go around there, keep calling him a murderer, you can actually be subject, to a lawsuit. So get ready. Rittenhouse was acquitted on November 19th on all charges in the shootings that killed 2 men and injured a third in Kenosha. He had been charged with homicide, attempted homicide, and reckless endangerment in the deaths of Joseph Rosenbaum, 36, and Anthony Huber, 26, and the wounding of Gage Grosskreutz, 27. Now, Gage Grosskreutz actually pulled a gun on Kyle Rittenhouse, and this man still has not been charged with anything. He got off scot-free when he pulled a gun on Kyle Rittenhouse. Ridiculous, man. But what do you guys think of this? Kyle Rittenhouse, man, he is going to be bringing the book, and I'm pretty sure, that he's going to end up going after your president, Mr. Joe Biden, because Mr. Joe Biden, he put him in that clip, during the election, man, put him in there with white supremacists. Now, Joe Biden, he's got to get sued too, man. He has got to get sued. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, Kyle Rittenhouse ready to throw the book at the mainstream media. But you guys know this is not the first time. Remember the Covenant school kid? The media lied about him, called him a white supremacist, said that he got into the face of what was a Native American guy's name? Nathan Phillips got in his face. No, Nathan Phillips got in his face. And the kid was just standing there. And we know that CNN, they had to pay up. And I know a couple other news and air quotes organizations had to pay up as well. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.